We have a horrific update to a story that we just did. Turns out at least 210 Christians have been massacred as the genocide against Nigerian Christians spirals into chaos. I'm joined now by Truth Nigeria's Mike Odeh James. Mike, what can you tell us?
Well, thank you, Raj. On Monday, I was at the Yelwata village itself, and against all odds and expectation, people were saying that the governor said that only 59 persons were killed, and then when we got there, the villagers told us that more than 200 persons were killed. In fact, they said over 210 people were killed within 6 hours. Now, how did it come down to 6 hours? The terrorists came in around 10, 11 o'clock on the 13th of June, and then they started killing from that 10 o'clock down to 2 o'clock. And once it was 2, they disappeared into the forest, leaving charred bodies, burnt houses, and, you know, slashed and wounded persons. And at the end, after compiling, over 200 bodies were discovered to be dead. Now, the village or the tribal chief told me that over 120 persons have been taken away to the hospital. And as of that time, they were still counting out, pulling out, looking for other people that were dragged and slashed in the forest. Again, I and my team of Truth Nigeria reporters, we went around and we discovered burnt houses, over 300 to 400 houses, rooms that were burnt. Now, how this happened was this: the terrorists, according to what they told us, came in their numbers. Like there were 300 terrorists, and all of them, some of them were on bikes with machetes and guns. So once they get to the house, they overwhelm the people, cut them with their machetes, then lock them up in their houses, douse the house with gasoline, and then set it ablaze. I'll be sending you some pictures, which you will see how the houses were burnt, and they went around each house within the community, and then they shot. But what happened again was there was a forwarding operation base, which also shot to repel the terrorists. So that area, according to what they told us, was safe. We have over 300 to 500 persons who were sheltering there. And because the security forces were constantly shooting into the air, the terrorists could not go near there. But the other areas, the market store, where people were taking shelter, the when I say market stall, that's where people gather to buy and sell. There are shops there, so people were taking shelter in the shops. They were willfully slaughtered. And as they went, it's a village, so it's very close to forest and into some bush. So they went from house to house, hacking, burning.
I know it's really, really late in Nigeria, so I thank you for doing this. Thank you for your
Right.
family for allowing this interview to happen. But last question, Mike, and I'll let you go to bed. What do you want the world to know about this incident?
I want Donald Trump, especially the American people, to know that Nigerian Christians have been massacred and the world is hiding. The Nigerian government is not telling the truth, and it's only telling the world that it's a farmer header clash. This is not farmer header clash. The world should know that this is an attempt at ethnic cleansing so that they can grab the lands of the ethnic nationalities that are the owners of the land. I told you we have 45 million Nigerians in the north, including Benue. Most of them are Catholics, Baptists, Methodists. These people are facing extinction by Fulani terrorists. And let me make it clear, it is not all Fulanis that are terrorists. But what we are having is terrorists invading us, invading Nigeria from Cameroon, from Chad, from Central African Republic, from Niger, at the invitation of some other Fulanis who are in Nigeria. And the world should know that the politicians, a lot of politicians, are behind these gory killings. Just a little investigation by the world, especially by the United States, will know that politicians are the instigators. It's not it's not a communal clash. It's not an intertribal clash. I want the world to know that this is ethnic cleansing. What is happening in Rwanda is happening here in Nigeria. What Pol Pot did is what is happening. What the Nazis did in the 30s by trying to cleanse the Jews off the face of the earth is what is happening.
Mike, again, I thank you for your time. Thank you again. I know it's super late in Nigeria. God bless you. God bless your work. Stay safe, my friend.
Pray for us. Thank you so much.